How's it going, guys? I felt the need to make a video really quick, and one of the reasons why was because I woke up today with kind of like this almost burning passion, not only about Kendo, but also, to start, start my day for school, and homework and everything like that. And so I searched Kendo on Facebook. Really haven't done that on Facebook. And there's a lot of communities, common interests groups for Kendo. And I was like, well, Facebook is a social network, and I might be able to find out a lot of information about what other people think is good about Kendo, or how to do this, how to do that, and do a lot of training on my own. With a lot of reading involved, of books, and even movies. But so with that aside, with Kendo aside, I decided to write this particular question on my Facebook, and I also asked someone specifically in a message, but I said, in your opinion, what does it mean to be successful? And I've only gotten one comment back so far, but it was, being happy, not having any worries about finances. This is pretty important because finances can be a serious stressor. I know this to be true, especially over the last 6 months to a year. Excuse me. And then her second comment was cheating because you have sex for yourself. And then in parentheses, she says, LMA or LMFAO. I did the talk to text, and that was supposed to say, achieving the goals you set for yourself. Okay, so I really kind of took that to heart. And it wasn't a bad ideal at all. It's something that I think everybody understands. But how often do you hear it? You may have heard it once, twice, growing up or in high school or something. But how often do you hear that? How often do you hear or you could even straight up tell somebody, if you notice somebody's being lazy, not doing anything, and you're like, you know what? You are not successful. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? And you're like, well, what goals have you achieved? Which of your goals, your self goals that you have set out to accomplish yourself, have you achieved? Let's see if I can ask myself that. What goals have I achieved? A really big one, if I may talk about them. And of course I may. This is my video. This is my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One of the biggest goals that I have achieved was getting into college. A secondary goal, one of the ones that you really don't see kind of happening, you're like, oh god, it costs so much to go to school, yada yada. I am going to school and doing nothing but school. I'm not working. Now, keep in mind that yes, I am obtaining financial aid. I am getting the Pell Grants. Okay, these are things that are paying for my school and for my classes, books, okay? But in order to provide for my living, okay, I did look into research, go to the seminars for student loans. Okay, I wanted to have the time to go to school, come home, and have time to do homework, study, read, whatever, what have you. Yes, I do have a life. I have a social life. Okay. I have a social life online. I play online games. So I do have time to do these things that I want to do, in addition to things that I have to do for the betterment of my life. So, as one of my teachers once said, my geometry teacher, she said that if you believe in yourself, that you should invest in yourself, and to not fear or be afraid of student loans. Now, there's only so much that you can get for like the entire duration of your 4-year student career, or furthering, which I have to do more, I guess, more research on. But in any case, I am enrolled in an English major. I'm taking 2 classes towards my English major, but I'm also taking a class that I took last semester and one this semester that are going towards a certificate in 3D graphics design. Okay, I'm really interested in mechanical at the moment, just because, I mean, parts make sense. You know, you make something and it fits to something else, and that just kind of keeps building. So I can utilize this, you know, by if I stay down here in Southern California until December of this year, I will obtain a certificate, obviously if I pass the classes, but I can't accept anything less. So if I get the certificate in 3D graphics design, I can use this to start applying for whatever jobs I seek. In addition, I'm really interested. I'm interested in getting a job while going to school. So, I guess we'll see. You know, it's all really exciting, to be honest. I'm really enjoying my classes this semester. Okay, English and public speaking. Amazing classes. It's an honors crit, critical thinking class, and I'll tell you what, it's really kind of like forcing me to think outside the box. You know, like, how do I even? Nah, I won't show you. But do I want to show you? Do I want to show you? Yeah, why not? Oh God, must have leverage to pick up heavy backpacks. Alright, so what I'm about to show you is the topic on which I am writing about in English. Something that I'm having to dissect, quite literally. Alright, so this right here, okay? It's a woman, okay? She's protesting our consumption of meat. She's like a vegan or something. Anyways, basically you have to look at what, you have to pick an ad, and you have to dissect it. You have to say, what is it that you see? Are there things there that you don't see? Just everything about it, you have to dissect, and you have to kind of put it in like a, 4-page essay or whatever. Okay, really easy, and yet I talked to people. Okay, I brought it to the writing center. I was like, you know what? This is my assignment. This is the one I chose. In fact, we started looking for them together at the writing center, and I found this one. And I wasn't just saying things that I saw. I was talking to them. I was like, well, what is it that you see? I was like, this is everything that I saw. Take a look at it. And then one particular thing that I thought was very interesting was that the young woman was wearing makeup, earrings, jewelry, And I was like, well, what about it? I mean, she's a human being, we do that. And she's like, well, that's the thing. Do we dress up our meat? Like, when we actually go to the meat market, we actually buy meat to bring home, is it all fluffy and, dolled up? And it wasn't until the next time that I came in that one of the other writing center guys said, people do use meat dyes. Meat, I guess meat isn't really red all the time, which I didn't know. So, apparently it's like a brownish color, I guess, I don't know. But they use meat dyes, and so that is essentially dressing it up. And I thought that was very interesting. So, this whole, spiel is going to be amazing on its own. Now, the public speaking class, oh my gosh. I'm going to be making a video, okay, of me talking between 2 minutes and 4 minutes about myself, okay? I'm probably going to be touching on my name, full name. The middle name, with Redwood Forest style. Skattosan, the Inscriptionist. I'm going to be showing books. I'm going to be showing my Kendo gear, my Boken and Shinai, and probably my katana, but I shouldn't incorporate that because I can't take it to school. So probably just the Kendo, Boken, and Shinai. In any case, it's going to be amazing. I love the public speaking class. The way that she's setting us up from the beginning has been amazing, and I've seen what it is that she's doing and why she's doing it. First thing, she gave us a sheet of paper, right? She was like, go around and find people who have these things. So, like, there was just a list of things of, like, I skipped breakfast this morning, I have tattoos, everything that's, like, personal about somebody. And then you just go around and you find 2 people that can sign 2 things on there, but that's all they can sign. And then you just keep going, which was amazing. Yeah, it was a team-building activity. You get to learn who it is in your class, some things about them, their names, yada yada. Second thing was kind of like an improv speech, which was only like 30 seconds to a minute kind of thing, which was amazing. Okay, first time we get up in front of the class. There were some people who were a little shaky, a little shy, because like when you get up there, and I thought I was a pretty good like public speaker, but when I got up there, I'm so glad that my eyesight is not 20/20, because I'd be seeing every facial expression, every single every single set of eyes in front of me. That would have been worse. When I actually got up there, I was a little intimidated. I was focusing on looking past people or looking down as I was, walking and, looking up. And so, I mean, the eye contact is something I'm going to have to work on. Definitely, because it was intimidating. I'm going to have to get past that. I'm going to have to, like, you know what? I am talking to you. I am talking to you right over there. I'm going to have to, like, incorporate people and actually say things that are, incorporative. So, God, I don't know. It's really amazing, and I'm learning some things. And, I mean, if I'm going to be an English teacher, I'm going to have to do that. Day in, day out. I'm going to have to stand in front of students. And if I'm on, a block schedule, I'm going to have, like, twice the amount of students per year. Aside from that, having just one class versus, like, 6 classes every year, if not 8 classes a year, damn. So, in any case, excuse me, I've hit it like 13 minutes. I forget how, like, long I can post videos on YouTube. So, we're going to cut it off for now. Deuces. Skattosan out.